Okay, welcome back again. Today we have another board. It's a JVC Android board sent in from another technician, and we're going to try to help him out. So we have a problem on the power supply section, and there were some parts was removed already. He attempted to repair the board, so let's see what we can do to help him out. Let's go under the microscope, do some testing. I cannot plug in, it would make sense plugging in to test when there are parts that are missing. So we're going to take a look at it, check to see how many parts are blown, and replace them as best as possible. Let's go. So we're going to go under the microscope here, and let's see. Right. So here is the section he was working on. So a MOSFET is missing here. I can clearly see this resistor is blown. This as well. So this is what looks like a 20 ohm resistor. And 101, what's that, 100 ohms. So this is clearly blown as well. This resistor here. What else? This is the PWM section. This chip here. So what I'm gonna do, let's just test. So let me see. Let's see how fast we can repair this one. So I get nothing, no reading. What about this one? Same, 0. And okay, this is good, 20 ohms and 20 ohms. So these two resistors are good. This big one here, well, clearly blown. No reading, 0. And what about this one? Okay, I got 230 ohms. This little one here, 168K. This is 8 ohms. And 8 ohms. So everything, well, the resistor is tested okay. Let's switch to diode mode now. Let's check these diodes. So I have 0.029. That's low. I get the same reading, 0.029. Okay, that's a problem. It's either the diode is bad, or it could be the PWM IC that has the diode reading bad. So let's move on to the other one. 0.340, 0.341. That is not good. But it don't have to be the diode that is bad. It could be this PWM IC. Okay. So what I'm gonna do for now, let's start by removing this PWM IC. I'm going to remove this IC and test those diodes again. Okay, the IC is out. Rest that at the side here. And let's check those diodes again. Zero point 0.043 and same thing here. Okay. Okay, so this one is reading. Okay, no, this one is reading fine. Alright, 0.68. And if I switched the connectors, I get no reading. Okay, so that is good, but this one is still testing bad. So I'm going to take this diode out now and see if the diode is bad. If the PWM IC got hit by high voltage, it can cause other components to go bad. So let's see. Let me remove this diode. Rest that at the side. And let me check the area where the diode was and see what reading I get. Okay, so I get a good reading here. So let's check the diode now. Okay, so this diode is bad. I'm getting 0.052, and if I switch the leads, I am getting 0.051. Okay, so this diode is bad, and I believe the PWM IC is also bad. Okay, if I can try putting back the chip here and then test this diode again, and if it gives me the bad reading again, more than likely the chip is bad. Alright, so I'm gonna try that now. So let me test this diode. If I get a good reading, I will have a little faith in the chip. But you know the saying, when in doubt, change it out. Okay, so I'm getting back the bad reading. Alright, so the chip is bad. Alright, so let's remove it. And let's go across here and remove this resistor. Alright, so let me test that diode without the resistor there. I can't remember testing this diode, but let me see. Alright, 0.4 and no reading, so this diode is good. Alright, and we need to take this out as well. Okay, so that resistor is out, and what we can do now is prep. Let's prep all the pads. Alright, so what can I replace for now? I can replace the PWM IC. What is this? So you're going to take a new one from here. Alright, so now I'm going to test and see what reading I'm getting. So we have, let's see, this board is still hot, but let me check. Alright, I'm getting reading. I'm getting 0.4, which is good, and no reading when I flip the probes. That's good. So let's go to the other one. Getting 0.6, no reading the other way around. Nice. Now I'm concerned with this one a bit. It's going up, 0.5 now. Alright, so the board is a little hot, so I'm not getting an accurate reading. Let's move on to this section. Alright, so I know I have to get a 20 ohms, 100 ohms, and the MOSFET. Alright, so time to test. So here comes the part where we cross our fingers and hope nothing blows up. Alright, and we are looking to see if we get a standby voltage. So here I go, it's plugged in, and nothing. Okay, we don't have any voltage. We'll check everything is plugged in. What can be wrong? And what is this? Is this resistor bad? Let me check this resistor. Hmm. 7.29K. This resistor is bad. Alright. Let me change this resistor. Okay, let's see. Let's test again. Let's go. Okay, still no voltage. And let me check. Okay, still nothing. Nothing there. And still getting the fluctuation. So we have a short. So we have a short here on this chip, and that is probably why we are getting the fluctuation on the optocoupler. Alright, so let's change that part out. Okay, so let's test. We get standby now, power, and yes, we have standby now. Wonderful, great. So let me just test some voltage, and let's go on this diode. We have 18.56 volts, and what about 12 volts? 12.41, good. And well, obviously we have standby already, but I will still check. 3.3. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is just check the board under thermal cam and make sure we don't have any unusual heat spots. So I'll do that now. Alright. So this is the board here. So right here we have power MOSFET. Alright, that seems to be okay. And well, this is a cap right here, and that's just a shiny spot on top of it from the light. And the rest of the board is cool. Alright, so let me hit power now and monitor the board. Let's see. Power. And there you can see the board is coming to life. Alright, so all those are the voltage regulators, resistors, what have you. And everything looks okay. So let me just check some voltage as the board is on. And let's go back to the diode. Now we have 20.07, okay. And the 12 volts, 12.41 stable. The other voltage regulator is 3.3. We have 5.2, 3.3. And what about the 12 volts for the panel? 12.41. And everything seems to be okay. Alright. And what happens if I hit power? Power button. And the board is turning off. Okay, so another successful repair here. So once again, thank you for watching. Hope you like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video.